I'm Judith, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. Scholarship shows that only 41% of LGBTQ people knew safer sex practices. Now, let's hear from our peers.
I'm Morgan Taylor.
It's Bridget.
Not really. We had like a brief overview, but no details at all.
Did you learn about condoms?
No.
Yes.
What did you learn?
Let's see. We talked about condoms, birth control. We also talked about like female condoms.
Everything you learned about, was it about a male and a female having sex?
No. We also learned for I don't know, like any person, you also be gay, so male, male, or female and female.
Now, let's hear from a safer sex educator at Maryland.
Hi, my name's Jenna. I use she, her pronouns.
Okay.
Yes, we got a dental tam right here. I call it a latex fruit roll-up because that's kind of what it looks like.
Oh.
Dental dams are scented, not flavored, because you really want to keep flavors and sugars away from the genitals. They can cause irritation or yeast infections or sometimes UTIs. Not for everyone, but some people. So just as like a rule of thumb, we say try to keep sugars away from the genitals. But these are scented, not flavored, and that they're typically used for oral sex on a vulva. So if I'm like stretching my arm like this, they stay in place when it's wet underneath, so that can be like from the wetness of a vulva per se, or maybe you're applying some lubrication and then it will stay in place. So maybe literally roll up my sleeves a little bit and show a little bit about how that looks. So here I have water-based lube and silicone-based lube. These are both safe to use with latex. If you have a latex allergy and you're using non-latex condoms or latex-free condoms, then you can use oil. But you really want to keep oil-based products, hand lotions, oil, coconut oil, all of that away from latex because it can break down the latex and make it more likely to break and fail. So you kind of see how this in place, you maybe need to hold that in place. That I just put a little bit of lubrication, and you can see how you're probably going to feel so much more sensation and it sticks right like that.
Can this be used with
Other places on the body?
Yes.
Yes. So really, I say anywhere that you want a barrier between your mouth and someone's body, but not typically the penis. But we call them internal condoms or insertive condoms. So to insert this, if you were inserting this into a vagina or into a vulva, you're going to want to pinch that inner ring that comes right inside. As you saw, like I didn't put that in there, it came in there. It's like almost like a jelly bracelet. What this is going to do is it's going to rest against the cervix and almost act as like an anchor to keep this internal condom in place. So we're going to use my hand as my handy vagina here, or as I may call it, my vagina. Very funny. So here's the internal ring. I'm going to insert it, and what we typically say is like push it as far back as you can with one hand, and then using a partner's hand or your other hand, which I can't do because it's my vulva here, push it all the way in internally. And the reason we say don't use the same hand is if you're worried about potential risk for transmitting infection, you may have like got vaginal secretions on your fingers this way, and then you'd be putting them right here, right? So you don't want to do that. So you'd want to use a partner's hand or another hand. And push this all the way back, and this is going to rest against the cervix. And these can also be used for anal sex as well. So
dental dam, female condom, lubricant, abstinence kit. So, although we may not have learned about safer sex practices for LGBTQ people in high school or even in college, we're learning now, and that's what matters. Thanks.